Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Op, 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 Oppan Gangnam Style.
Are you recording this?
Welcome to Hit the Fan Softly. That's Dan and I'm Joe, a bi-monthly show brought to you by the fans for the fans, where we try to do something a little different and exciting. Like Dan's little duet over here. Sing it, Whitney, sing it.
Shit.
Today's episode, we're going to be talking about the upcoming Godzilla movie. Here in just about a week and a half, 2 weeks, on May 16th of this year. Don't worry, man. Internet stardom.
Yeah, I guess.
Awesome.
Whatever.
That's all I'm going to say. We're going to be talking about the marketing campaign, the merchandise, the products, all the fun stuff that's come with this new movie and our take on it. If we're excited, what we think they did right, what they think they did wrong. Personally, I think that was the best Whitney Houston impression I've ever freaking seen.
Was it?
I think that she has been reincarnated in somebody else besides you, but I mean, still, B+ for effort.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah.
B+, that's pretty good. Is she reincarnated like the new Godzilla in the new Godzilla movie?
That was a really nice segue to try to get me off the topic of you singing that song.
No, we're talking about Godzilla. That's all we're talking about. But yes, the marketing campaign has been amazing. And so was my rendition of I Will Always Love You.
I'm pretty sure we just lost like 30 subscribers. Off that.
Probably.
But anyways, no, I'm excited for the movie. Obviously, we've said it many times, but I also think the marketing campaign was really smart. And the biggest reason why I think it was a really smart marketing campaign with the trailers and TV spots and all that fun stuff is because not only did they market it to us as fans, but they really broadened it and they really pushed the marketing towards people that may not have gone to the movie theater and seen this film.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. Especially with like the extended look trailer, whatever it was. It wasn't, I don't know. They had like the whole beginning part was like Bryan Cranston.
The extended look with 30 extra seconds, pretty much. Yeah.
Exactly. But it's the whole beginning of it is mostly just Bryan Cranston, and it's showing you that the human element of this movie is not going to be something that's just kind of like secondhand in there. It's going to be just as powerful
as your rendition of Whitney Houston.
Yes. Or Godzilla. Just as powerful as Godzilla in this movie. So you got two halves of the movie, and you can tell by the trailers that they're both going to be very powerful.
Yeah.
What's really happening is that you're hiding something out there. And I have a right to know!
I agree. I think it, I'll be honest, I have not seen Breaking Bad prior to learning that. I still haven't seen it, so I forget what I was about to say. But I do really want to see it. When I first heard that Bryan Cranston was going to be cast in the new Godzilla movie, understand that I grew up watching him in Malcolm in the Middle. And so I was just like, man, that's kind of crazy. That's a weird choice. And then obviously I was told about Breaking Bad. I knew about Breaking Bad, but like reminded of Breaking Bad, and then I saw him in Argo and a few of his other films, and I was like, oh, that's great. He's amazing. And you quit messing up your stuff. Jeez.
It's too heavy for him.
Even Guy Can thinks your Whitney Houston sucks.
He recorded it.
And just like further down the line with the other actors and actresses like Ken Watanabe and Aaron Taylor Johnson, Elizabeth Olsen, all indie films and serious films, and now coming into a blockbuster. I think is great. It goes to show that they're not just doing a B movie with a blockbuster budget. They're actually trying to make this movie serious and
have
realistic.
Emotion.
Yeah, and gritty, and absolutely
have emotion. That's something that a lot of movies are kind of losing. Like at least, especially in like the action-ish genre or fantasy genres. It's like, we got a monster, it's about the monster, who cares about the people, look at Matthew Broderick. He looked at worms. and that was about it. But now we got Bryan
But
Cranston.
that was a lot of fish.
That's a lot of fish.
It was. It was a lot of fish. But now we got like Bryan Cranston in this, and you can tell like you can do these movies seriously. Gareth Edwards is showing us that he's doing a pretty damn good job of it. It's not just monsters and stuff. It's there's gonna be emotion, which I like.
This is off topic. I'm just going to make a quick statement on it, but I see very big things in Gareth Edwards' future.
Yes.
I kind of see him as like the next Christopher Nolan, Steven Spielberg type. I really do. Almost as much as everybody's going to look at you as the next Whitney Houston impersonator. Do you think that this movie's done enough to show that this is not 98?
Definitely. Just alone, just showing Godzilla himself, you're like, oh, they're actually, going back to the source material, it's the same Godzilla. It's the one that we've all grown up with. I mean, obviously he's redone and brought to the 21st or whatever century we're in.
The argument can be made that Godzilla's changed in every single one of his
Yeah, but I
films.
mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like, but he's still Godzilla.
Mhm.
Unlike Zilla, who is like an iguana, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Emmerich, just stop. Just stop.
Well, I mean they kind of fall into the same banner as Michael Bay. If you're into those type of movies, they do it very well.
Yeah, I guess
Zilla
so.
wasn't necessarily a horrible monster movie; it was just a
Bad,
horrible
yeah.
Godzilla movie. And I've said this a million times. If they would have called it Giant Iguana That Attacked New York,
It's got a catchy ring to it too.
it kind of does.
Giant iguana that attacks New York City, coming this summer, Friday. Rated PG-13, of course.
What's going on with your jaw there?
I don't know.
Anyways,
Moving on.
do you think this movie's gonna be successful? Successful.
I think it'll be successful enough to warrant sequels.
Mhm.
And I mean, that's all I can ask for, because with sequels comes, more money and, more people are going to be into this sort of thing. People will watch this and then they won't watch it in theaters, say if there's somebody out there that doesn't watch it in theaters and their friends are like, hey, we're going to have movie night, we're watching the new Godzilla movie. And they're going to be like, oh shit, now I want to see the sequel. And then the sequel comes out and then everyone's like, I want to watch fucking monster movies. And like we were saying with Pacific Rim, Pacific Rim 2, Godzilla, a second Godzilla movie, there's going to be tons of these movies now, hopefully. And it'll be awesome.
See, I think that Godzilla is going to be successful. I know that on April 21st, when the advance tickets went on sale, the next day, or maybe it was like 2 days afterwards or something like that.
Sold out.
Well, I don't know if they necessarily were sold out, but movietickets.com said that for those days that Godzilla, or that the first day that Godzilla tickets weren't on sale, they accounted for 8% of all of their total sales for that day, and it was number 4 trending on that site. The other 3 were movies that were like Captain America, Rio 2, and I forget the other one. I think it was maybe Bears or something like that. But basically, all movies that
We're
are
coming out
currently
that weekend.
currently out already.
Oh, yeah.
And which kind of segues into my next point, that the movies that Godzilla is competing against this month in May, Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I'm just letting people
This
know.
month. In May.
and
In the year 2014.
and X-Men: Days of Future Past weren't even on the list. And I know for a fact that Spider-Man's tickets were on sale already.
Yeah.
Too. I don't know about X-Men, but so I mean that's a good sign as well that
Very
the
good
movie
sign.
is going to be successful, and I really do believe that it will be. My ballpark is probably $500 to $600 million.
Yes, I agree with that. I cannot argue it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's what I think it'll do. Worldwide, it'll definitely do easily that. And that'll be more than enough.
Well, you have to look at it like this: Pacific Rim did a little over 100 million here in the States, and then a little over 300 million in the worldwide.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry,
In the rest of the world.
yeah, overseas.
Overseas.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Overseas.
Whatever. So
Over there.
I would assume that Godzilla would do the exact same.
Especially because its marketing is way better. I don't think I've shown the trailers to anybody, and I haven't gotten
Excuse me.
a bad, nobody said that it didn't look good.
Yeah.
So obviously they're doing something right.
Right.
Very right.
I agree. I just think that Godzilla, as far as here in the States, I think it would be fine overseas when it first comes out, because it's coming out May 15th and May 16th, respectively, in different countries. But here in the States, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 comes out May 2nd, Godzilla comes out May 16th, and X-Men Days of Future Past comes out
The next week.
Yeah, was it 21st or something like that, or 23rd or something. So Godzilla is kind of vice grip, and I've said this before, between two tentpole summer movies that have a very popular history of success. So in the week that Godzilla does have here, in the States to kind of run amok, it needs to.
Yeah.
It needs to knock it out of the park. It needs to, swing for the fences.
Yep.
It
needs to do really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the summer, and
Right.
the summer is just chock full of movies that everyone wants to see. So no movie's going to really be at number one for a while, but it can be at number two for a long time, and it'll still do well.
Right.
And then it goes overseas. So I'm not worried about it making money. I'm pretty sure it's going to make plenty of money, plenty to warrant sequels, plenty to make people realize that this is something that we can do.
Yeah.
And it'll make people realize that America is not completely idiotic when it comes to remaking stuff from foreign things, especially Godzilla after we already failed.
Godzilla. Experience it in IMAX 3D, May 16th.
So, do you have any final thoughts on the matter?
Quickly, I guess I do. Basically, and I've heard this term thrown around a lot, cautiously optimistic. The more of the toys, posters, books, TV spots, trailers, the new prequel Godzilla graphic that's coming out, the more and more I see of him, and the more that I'm seeing these snippets and these interviews with the people, the more and more relaxed and the more comfortable I am with this movie. And I am truly, truly excited for it, way more than I ever thought I would be. But I'm also trying to not raise the bar too high for my own personal expectations, while they have a very low bar to beat with the prior American Godzilla movie. And I'm really excited. I'm really happy for all the new toys and all the merchandise that has come out.
Yeah, you get more stuff to buy.
Yeah, not that I need it, but
No, you don't. You got boxes upon boxes of stuff.
yeah. But so on that, I'm happy. I'm excited. I can't wait. A week or so left, and
It's almost here.
I'm pumped. What
Yeah.
about you, Whitney?
Oh God, I hate you. But yeah, like you said, the more of this I see, for me it's more like the clips and the WonderCon footage that was leaked a few weeks ago. I mean, it was blew me out of the water. Just like the mood and everything, just everything is getting me excited. Like I can't wait. Dude, I can't wait. And I don't know what to do with my life afterwards. Like afterwards, I'm gonna be like, now what do I do? Now what am I excited for?
Go to work. Live a life. It's a movie, man.
No. Nope.
Well, that'll about do it for us, guys, on Hit the Fans. Thank you for all the support. Please continue to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Dankfist. Subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com. And then search bar, Dankfist, DANKFIST. Until next time, guys.
And we'll see you next time.